Hi everyone, всем привет! Welcome to my channel. I'm so excited to share this video with you today. We are going to be making amazing, fluffy, no yeast cherry piroshki. They're so amazing. In Russian they call it piroshki с вишней, and I love this recipe because it's so easy and so quick, and no fuss with dough rising, no waiting times. You just make them when you feel like you want these amazing, warm, fluffy buns with lots of delicious cherry filling. I'm just thinking about it and it's so delicious. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let's get started. Just add the jam into a pot. Over here I've got some cornstarch. I've added a little bit of water and just mix it through. And then place the jam onto the stove, and we're going to cook this for a couple of minutes until the jam starts to loosen up. So just take a whisk and mix through. Once the jam is boiling, you want to add your cornstarch and mix it one more time. At this stage, you want to keep stirring your jam to make sure it doesn't thicken too much. And we're going to cook this on a low to medium heat for a couple of minutes until it looks just like this. You then want to transfer your jam into a different tray or pot and leave it to fully cool down. After an hour or so, the jam will thicken and it should look just like this. Into a bowl, add your kefir or buttermilk, and then you want to add your sour cream and your egg yolk. Then add sugar and salt and oil. We're going to mix everything together with a spoon to start with so that everything is incorporated. Once the mixture is mixed through, you want to add your plain all-purpose flour and a little bit of baking soda. And just mix everything together until the mixture starts to come. You're then going to keep adding more flour and mixing it through. I like to use my spoon at this stage, but eventually we're going to need to switch to our hands because the dough is very sticky. A couple of tips I can give you is to either put a bit of oil onto your hand so it's easier for you to knead the dough, or make your hand a little bit wet, but the mixture will be sticky and that's normal. So don't add any more flour than it is stated in the recipe. Once it's all combined together, you want to place it onto a counter and knead it a few more times until it's all coming together. If you feel the mixture is becoming very sticky, you can add a tiny bit of flour and just knead it for a few more minutes. You don't need to knead this for a very long time as the dough is going to rest, and we're going to just make sure it has some time to chill. We're going to place it back in the bowl. And I like to just put a kitchen towel over it and leave it to rest for about 30 minutes to 1 hour. This way all the ingredients will incorporate and it will have some time to chill. Once your dough is done, you want to add some olive oil onto your counter. We want to use oil so we don't add any extra flour. Spread it out and then put it all over your dough. And then just roll out your dough into small pieces and just cut as many piroshki as you want. If you want them smaller, you make them smaller, or if you want them bigger, you can have them bigger. And once you've cut them out, they should look just like this. Once your dough has rested, you want to take it out and put a bit of flour onto your surface, pinch a little piece of your dough and start rolling it out into a circular shape. Once you feel like you've evened it out, place 1 tablespoon of your jam. And then just start folding it in, pinching the sides from one top up to the top at the bottom and kind of collecting it all together, squeezing it nice and tight. This step is really important because if you don't squeeze it tight, it'll leak out. And then very gently pressing back onto your counter with the rolling pin, you want to even out the dough. This will ensure that they spread everywhere and they will fry much faster. You want to repeat the process with all the piroshki and just fill them up and just roll them out nice and gently. Place them onto a counter or a board and just ready for frying. Over here I've got a lot of oil in my pan. Make sure it covers the bottom And once it's hot, you want to add your piroshki inside. Don't fry more than a couple of at a time, as they will puff up and expand from the baking soda and the kefir. And fry them on each side for a couple of minutes until the dough is completely cooked. They will look just like so. You can drain them on paper towel to get rid of any excess oil if you wanted to, but they will smell amazing. They're very easy to make. They're puffy, light, and absolutely delicious. The dough is so light and fluffy. They're absolutely my favorite recipe for the no yeast piroshki. I really hope you try these. I love them so much.